hello everybody. So, first of all, even though I know I'm a few days early, happy Thanksgiving, seeing as I don't make videos on the Thursday that Thanksgiving is. So here I am about a week early. So, that being said, however, I hope y'all have enjoyed whatever y'all. I hope y'all enjoy whatever y'all are doing for Thanksgiving. I know I will more than likely be having some fun myself. But Thanksgiving is not the focus of today's video. Nope, today we're back at it yet again with Joseph finally beating Santana. So one thing I would like to note is that never mind, I may make a separate video about it together because it's a whole nother issue that I really want to dedicate some video to. But with that being said, I think we can also just get into today's video without any further ado. So let's go right ahead. Oh yeah, forgot to mention the cut between this fight and last week's fight. So basically, after what happened last week with Joseph revealing himself to Stroheim, I believe that's his name, right? And Speedwagon, he starts fighting Santana. Eventually, they make their way to the stairwells. Well, some crazy stuff happens, and Santana makes his way inside of Stroheim's the best way I know how to put it, and Stroheim ended up using a German pipe bomb to kill himself to get Santana out, but that obviously didn't work, so that's great. As you can see, there he is. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, how is he not burning up in the sunlight? Because it's daylight right now, and we will definitely get to that in a second. It's gonna take a minute. Santana! Okay! の数は死ぬのみだ、ジョジョ！呼吸を整えろ、波紋の呼吸を！うわ！ Oh, so I think the reason why he's not currently burning up is because he has this rock layer around him that protects him from the sun. That's just about the only reason I can think about it is that oh wait. No, what am I talking about? I know the answer to this. So basically the pillarmen don't burn up in sunlight per se, they more turn to like stone, thus named the pillarmen, so どけ！お前は最初から負け犬ムードだったのだ！てめえの次に吐くセリフは思い知ったかこの原始人が思い知ったかこの原始人が And once again we can see Joseph pulling the absolute badassery of guessing the opponent's next line and catching him off guard, which is again, it's always really cool to see, especially when especially in later parts. So that's great. 今はちょうど真昼時。頭上からの光と水面からの反射で両面焼きのハムエッグよ。地球の自転による太陽の移動の。Yeah. So as I said, basically instead of burning up into dust like you would expect from a vampire, or pillarman in this case, instead he just turns to stone. One thing to note is that, I'm gonna point this out, and that is, the Joestars are like tough as hell, because as you can see in this scene, Joseph was literally scraping the backs of his heels against a rock hard well. That's seriously impressive. And then, Jonathan literally was like on the verge of dying and still was just able to or more accurately, back in episode 3 when his arms were literally turned to dust by Dio, and that man was still able to hold on, and then we get to like part 3 with JoJo being insanely durable, and just yeah, the Joestars are really durable, is what I'm saying. And that's the end of that for the most part. Yes, just Joseph rejoicing that he finally killed Santana. So yeah, that was a relatively quick fight because, well, not much of this fight exists on YouTube, and that's a problem with a lot of these early fights and multiple episode long fights is that most of the fight just isn't available on YouTube, unfortunately. And also when we get to parts like part 3 and 4, when some of these battles literally take course over like 3 episodes, I have no idea how I'm going to do that, but hey, that's a problem for future me to go down. We still got like 5 or 7 more fights till Battle Tendency's over. With that being said, however, I just want to quickly sort of run through all the things that are currently going on before I end the video, because the end and start of 22, the end of 22, start of 23 is going to be really packed with JoJo stuff. As a lot of you guys know, December the 1st, which is only about a week or two away now, is the final batch of Stone Ocean. If you didn't see, by the way, on the community tab, I did post the link to Netflix's official trailer, and it goes without saying, spoilers, obviously, but I'm really excited. I don't know how many people are excited, seeing as this whole like batch system thing that David Productions decided to do for Stone Ocean is really confusing and kind of hurt the growth of the show, and it also killed like the hype for many people, but that doesn't matter. The 27th of December, by the way, we will be getting another volume of the Spoke Rohan Kishibe, which is the Spoke Rohan Kishibe Volume 2. In addition, I believe just last week or something, another Golden Wind volume dropped, which means we are inevitably getting closer to the end of Golden Wind, and in the manga that releases, that is. So we will soon start seeing Stone Ocean come out, and we'll see Stone Ocean get its manga releases. In addition to that, the start of next year, one of Araki's many art books is finally being translated and brought over to the U.S. And now I'm just gonna go off a theory here. I'm gonna go off like an idea that would make the most sense to me. That is the sales of these things. Okay, if the Spoke Rohan Kishibe sells well enough, so does the art book. Then we could be seeing the other spin-offs. For example, there's one that I've been wanting to see personally. It's like a transcript of Dio's diary, which would be really awesome to read and actually understand it. In addition to that, there are several different spin-offs like Purple Haze Feedback and George Joestar, and like the Lisa prequel or Crazy Diamonds Demonic Heartbreak that I would love to see get packed into like some big never before seen like JoJo pack. Or basically I'd love to see some of these things, and I believe that maybe Viz is testing the water by releasing the Spoke Rohan Kishibe. But yeah, that's really all that there is to talk about, unfortunately, seeing as right now we don't know anything about what will occur when Stone Ocean like finishes, manga included. We don't know if we're getting like Steel Ball Run or if we're getting any sort of thing post Stone Ocean, unfortunately. But with that being said, if you guys liked this video, do that fancy YouTube stuff, the liking and the commenting, the sharing and the subscribing. 2022 is almost over, and we are so incredibly close to 20 subscribers. But with that being said, however, once again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week when I believe we get to Joseph versus